Hello everyone and welcome back to episode 30 of our slow and immersive on mode run of Baldur's Gate 3. We are playing a duo run focusing on Minthara as our companion, and since she's not recruitable in Act 1, we have completed that solo with Krusk, who is an urchin left to fend for himself on the streets of Baldur's Gate, growing up into a very competent sword lone kind of assassin sword for hire. Hence, he started off with a rogue. We took 4 levels in assassin, and we're now level 7 rogue, and we're with 3 levels of fighter. We picked the champion subclass. We have gone through the first map, Rosamond Monastery, kind of half of that up to Kithrak the Resin. We didn't fight her. But we did everything else in there, Death Shepherds included. We then went into the Underdark, cleared that, and in the previous episode, we finally made it into Act 2. And that was a bit of a monster episode where we almost ended this run with the unexpected Drider battle. I didn't know this, you could actually fight this battle this way, but we did proceed to Moonrise Towers as instructed by Minthara in a convoy of this Drider and a bunch of cultists. However, then suddenly, somewhere close to these ruins on the road, a bunch of harpers attacked us. And Krusk thought that it was an opportune time to kind of just take no sides, but attack the Drider, because he did have that lantern, and that kind of gave him, I think, control and power. And Krusk doesn't like to rely on anyone. Also didn't like that freak, to be honest. He also not particularly, well, I guess he's trying to prove to the Absolute, if he decides to follow her, that he is the champion. Anyway, he generally likes to try and travel solo without, a massive convoy like that. So we went in there. All the harpers in the end got killed by the Drider. We didn't touch anyone. The rest kind of died here from our bomb, fireball, and walls of fire. We did then square off against the Drider one-on-one. And, the true champion emerged. You can see him now. Obviously, that was Krusk. We're now going to head onto Moonrise Towers and finally get reunited with our... I wouldn't say beloved, I guess, but, Minthara. One we did form, I guess, a bond with her after massacring the grove. There's that. Let's go ahead and rotten lemon. Don't want that. That, but yeah, we'll see. We'll see how the narrative evolves here. For now, we go ahead and just loot everything and everyone. A few half orcs that we had to dispatch, shame. But we did now also get the lantern. We released the pixie, by the way, and we now have a permanent way to deal with this Shadowfell, which is very nice. Orders from Jaheira. One of our scouts, Miliki, watch over her soul, spotted the cultist's caravan route from afar. A line of slow lights wavering through the gloom. The cult has some persistent means of traversing even the most blighted regions of the Shadow Curse. And I mean for us to have it as well. Prepare to intercept and seize whatever it is they're using. Jaheira at last light. Alright. Some orders. Good to find out what these guys were up to here. Let's go ahead and loot warrior Gronag. Oh, I think there was something rotten in there. Rotten potato, please. Look for these people drop item. Lantern, sword, bombs. Okay, good thing we killed these outright. I guess they could have done some damage. It was a pretty close fight as it was. Hang on, what are those gloves? Thermo arcanic gloves. Whenever you deal fire damage, you gain 2 turns of heat. And Galba eventual fire takes 1 to 4 damage each turn, but can use heat convergence. Heat convergence? Heat convergence doesn't... Not enough space to give us that tooltip, I guess. What if I put it slightly further up? Oh, no. Heat convergence? Nope. Nope. Can't do a third tooltip, it seems. Fine. Not for us. We're not casting any fire spells, although we kind of did in the previous episode, but only in a kind of completely desperate situation do we actually cast that. Start this campfire up here, and we'll head off to Minthara. There's this wooden chest. It's open. Yeah. Yeah, that was the key. Hammergrim Mist Amulet. We get... You cast a Fog Cloud, a spell that I actually thought was kind of useless, but you know, recently I actually found a build that I might use it now. Because spoiled. Alright. Okay, so just do this quickly while we're standing here so that we know not to come back here. Oh. That rope. Here, drop. Alright, let's proceed to Moonrise Towers. Trying to keep as much of this as possible on screen, guys. Trying to iterate on the formula of my videos and build. You know, if things are in our way, I guess, let's go ahead and grab it. Grab those things. We're down to 12. Not great. But, you know, Cross would assume the route these cultists were taking would kind of go down sort of this way. And I guess we can probably see, like, the tower. Yeah, we can see the towers from here.
There was a battle here once. A large one.
Okay, a record of Ketheric Thorm's speech to his troops before his victory over the Druids and Harpers. Alright, take this, you there. Take this, you there. Take this from me. That is gold, friends. Let those who are covetous and cravens among you take my gold and go. It is enough to keep you warm in winter, but in those cold and lonely winters to come, you will look into the bought flames in the purchase hearth and see a bargain for peace. Then you'll realize that such a retirement comes at the price of pride. Go on and take it. Take it and go. Those who are not afraid, and me, we won't stop you. But nor shall we know a winter in which the coin of regret is idly spent. Instead we shall know blood and fury and a triumph worthy of a flame reconcilable only with heaven, I swear it. Against us arrayed is a group of fools. Let them be our bank vault. Let us raid them, friends. Let us grow rich on screams. Please. Alright. Lead anywhere? Oops, one failed. Yeah, I guess this is just a little outcropping that we don't necessarily need to visit right now. Trebuchets, yeah, definitely a big battle. A long time ago. Look at all this earth is. It's all kind of gone sideways. I'm not going to pick up these rusty weapons. Less. We got enough gold. We're speaking. Skeleton.
There is a darkness to these warriors that endures even now, long after their lives were spent. Who did they serve?
Letter of surrender. General Ketheric Thorm, it is with heavy heart that I must announce the surrender of the Harper forces and its allies to your Dark Justiciar army under unanimous agreement. Harpers work against villainy and wickedness wherever they find it, so states our code, so here we have acted. But I also know all too well how the statement continues, but they work ever mindful of the consequences of what they do. We cannot be party to the suffering of the people of Rythwin, and indeed of the great loss of life that this war will visit upon the Sword Coast, and perhaps beyond it. So it is written, and so let it be done. Kelvin Aronson, on behalf of the High Harper Council and its allies. 2 words are slashed across the bottom of the scroll. Surrender declined.
The old remains sport green armor and garb. What banner did they march under?
Okay. Get the Yankee short sword again, inscribed Get the Yankee slate. A map has been etched onto the intricate disc the risen road winds through a mountain pass. Within the hills is nestled a sizable temple. Within the temple, the Githyanki people have established a stronghold. Pictographs reveal their mission: to retrieve a polyhedric relic on behalf of the Githyanki queen. Alright. I think we've seen a polyhedric relic. Not that Krask would necessarily know that it's of Githyanki origin. But, you know, he's got insight. He has his wisdom, intelligence proficiency. So he knows. He can put a few things together, or at least he's already started putting a few together.
Softer than a whisper.
Okay. It's extreme darkness. I think that Pixie helping us certainly is great help wanted.
Hauliers and merchants wanted. Sail the silvery seas, gaze upon the gate. No experience required.
It's a tall house. Okay. Clinging up points. Can we just sneak through here? Could be able to. I just want to find Dara. We're so close, guys. Thank you for sticking with me. Episode 30. I thought I was going to do this in 15 with this kind of like slightly faster paced format, to be honest. That's why I started posting daily, but you know, we've discussed it in the previous episode as to the whats and whys and how the series kind of played out. I decided to keep it kind of going for a daily schedule.
We're close. I can feel it. The Absolute. Its power is strong here.
Yeah. So I decided to keep this kind of going for another week just to kind of get ahead, because I think in our Tiefling run we're also getting up on Act 2. So I just wanted to make sure that that we're not kind of showing the same thing. So this series will kind of run ahead of that, since I have, you know, no particular reason other than I actually have control over this one. Control over this series, right? Unlike the others where I have to partner up with other people, which I enjoy.
That's far enough.
His thoughts invade your own, probing for purchase. Your parasite purrs in recognition.
Ah, one blessed like myself. What news, true soul?
I've been in some fetid places in my time, but the land around here really takes the cake. People from the field, what news inside? Minthara sent me. I might ask the same. Why is one of our rank on guard duty? Let's go with the rogue option. Let's crack a bit of a joke, right? Yeah, the land around here really takes the cake.
What need have you of hiding, friend? You need not skulk like a vagrant. This land belongs to us.
You'll find Z'rell in the audience chamber, true soul. She'll be wanting to hear from you.
Your name.
Praise the Absolute.
Yeah, I guess we did get the brand, partly because we were kind of impressed with the Absolute and those elithid powers. Partly maybe to make sure that they take us as, you know, their own.
There can be no doubt. This is the place. This is where we'll discover the secret of the Absolute.
Yeah, it's working. And Krask, I guess he always has a mind of his own. He has ultimate loyalty.
Another true soul. The disciple will want to see you through the main doors.
He's always only loyal to himself, really.
Welcome, true soul. The disciple will have work for you, I expect. So much to be done.
Oh, okay. Well, before we proceed, yeah, now Krask, I was saying he's only truly loyal to himself. You know, he might meet someone who he might start to rely on and kind of bond with. But for now, you know, absolute or not, she's certainly impressive.
I was a farrier in Desarin Valley. And the dreams came.
My brothers had the dreams too. Same as me. they wouldn't admit it.
The Absolute calls us all to her design. Your family will answer. Eventually.
Each pack of recruits they bring in is worse than the last. Can't trust them to sweep the stables, let alone swing a sword.
Okay. I thought the Absolute welcomed all believers. Well, then get rid of them. The undeserving should be purged. Great words. Yeah, this is kind of... Yeah, I think it's something what Krusk would say, to be honest. Kind of in tune with Minthara as well, right? You can't trust them to sweep the stable, so why would you even keep them around? Then get rid of them. The undeserving should be purged.
Yeah. They're deadweight. Not real believers, like us. Thank you, True Soul. In her name.
Oh, let's see what he does. There he is.
Right, pilgrims. You'll be scouting the perimeter of the war camp, looking for enemies.
But the shadows? It's death out there without a guide.
The shadows won't harm you, so long as you know your place in the Absolute's design.
Of course. Of course.
All right. Look at this guy, Lantarv.
If you have coin, then show it.
What do you have on offer? You'll never peddle your wares with that attitude. But that's still fine. We're pretty thick-skinned and kind of rough around the edges ourselves, so just deal with this guy. What do you have on offer? Arrows, Big Boy's Chew Toy, Dragon Slaying Arrows. I always look at these and I don't really know. Are we really going to fight a dragon at some point? I kind of think that's what the game suggests. I don't actually know that. Albert of Vigilance, initiative rolls, perception checks. When you make an attack roll against reaction, you make it with advantage. Yeah, it's a pretty big weapon. That's not for us. Yeah, longsword, quarterstaff, scimitar. Slicing short sword. Deep flesh with short sword is something we could use. Deep flesh slice. When the wielder attacks with advantage, the attack inflicts bleeding. Bleeding meaning takes 2 slashing damage at the start of each turn and has disadvantage on Constitution saving throws. That's huge. Because if someone like Minthara casts blindness, for example, just from memory, runs off Constitution saving throw. So yes, 589, really. Oh, this says snatched from the realm of the mad wizard Hallis. Oh, sorry, this is so sharp you can cut yourself just talking about it. For example, saw this sword the other day, mate. Absolutely brilliant. It was... Why, I was told just talking about it would... Wow, okay. And the unknife of the Undermountain King flavor text here is snatched from the realm of the mad wizard Hallister Blackcloak. This knife became a prized keepsake of a Dwerga king. Yeah, alright. Okay, we're definitely grabbing that. What else is... Fist Breaker Helm. You gain +1 bonus to spell save DC. And you gain +1 bonus to initiative. Not bad. 1,300 to be honest. Initiative is important. I mean, this is clearly, you know, from Minthara. Spell save DC is good. Initiative is not easy to come by. Okay, breastplate enraging heart guard. While raging, the wearer generates 2 turns of wrath. Someone to damage melee weapons for every turn's condition remaining. While raging, yeah, 2. Wow. Plus, so you rage, you get 2 damage, and you do wrath. This is I really like this one. Heart guard, enraging heart. Yeah. Leather armor +2. Good enough for us. Plate armor +1. Heavy armor, don't need that. Gloves of the duelist while holding only 1 weapon in your main hand. Yeah, not really for us. And nothing in your free hand. gain +2 balance to melee weapon attack rolls while holding one weapon in your main hand. Now, I guess it doesn't apply to versatile. Versatile. I think. Let's just sell a bit of junk to this guy. I suggest we get this. Like, we have plenty of gold, if I'm honest. But we always have too much. And I'm not sure what exactly is going to happen after we recruit Minthara, whether we can ever get even back in here. But I do want this short sword, and I do want this fist breaker helm. It's not even armor. So pretty good. I think we take this. Although, I guess we did get this Shade Spell Circlet. But this gains plus spell save DC and 1 to initiative. Oh man, this is such a waste. While the wearer is obscured in shadow, their spells gain +1 plus spell save DC, making them more likely to succeed. Ah, this is... We spent like 1,000 on this, but this is completely useless though. Nice one. How's that? This is rare. Oh, that's such a shame. This is way better. Yankee short sword we could sell. Fine. Yeah, we still have other things to sell. I think we should be okay here. We have 4,300 left. Let's do this, right?
Get moving, will you?
To be honest, we should have checked Royal Moonglow there for... Nice. This is still a +1, unfortunately. Rare. This was uncommon. It's still +1. Okay. Well, slightly better. Okay. Let's chat to Royal Moonglow, see what she has to say.
Ah, a new face come to bask in the light of the Absolute. How can I be of service, true soul?
New face? We've met before at the Goblin Camp. Do we really want to call it out because we did slaughter everyone there? I guess she ran away before we did that.
So we did. And it seems we both have a nose for where the real power lies. I've come to pay proper respect. I bow, but the Zentarim prefer to look their business partners in the eye.
Look eyes with the Zentan gesture in Thieves' Cant. Discount? Yeah?
For another in the business? Don't see why not. We can certainly afford it. Business is booming. These faithful folk don't ask for much. Just some cargo moved to the city. But my goodness, do they pay generously.
You're helping the cult expand for a payout. You're disgusting. Smuggling? I want in.
Oh, true soul! I couldn't burden your spirit with such material concerns. But I'm always happy to trade.
See what you have. Alright, maybe thought they could have a job for us. See invisibility, flying, big potions. Feel like we should start switching over to these. We got plenty of everything else. Monstrosity slaying. Yeah, that would have been good versus the Drider, but that's gone now. A bunch of scrolls. I feel like these, maybe we could steal these. Potentially. I feel like they would kind of... I'll get these. We did spend a lot on that Drider, I have to say. Yeah, Wall of Fire. Maybe we steal some of this. Blooded Great Axe. Drake Throat Glaive. And Crossbow Halberd. Yeah, that's all from the one, and it's like stuff we sold to her. Sharpened Snare. Cuirass. Add your full dexterity modifier to your armor class. Creatures have disadvantage on saving throws when resisting your attacks and spells that inflict restrained. It's a pretty good one for someone who casts the Ensnaring Strike. Scale mail +2. What did it? This only gives disadvantage on stealth checks, unfortunately. Ring mail. No. So crushing. Pretty good gloves for a monk. Okay. And splint armor. Sorry guys, I haven't been to Act 2 that many times now. I don't Yeah, unfortunately she doesn't really have much for us, to be honest. Hand crossbow +1. Yeah. Okay, so let's just grab these.
An honor, true soul.
Yeah.
Looking over. I'll feed him his own loincloth.
Get these and then see what else kind of is out here. Or actually, let's just go ahead and proceed forward. Right, and see what we can do here. We actually must take a short rest. We kind of have everything else, so we don't need the Shield of Thralls necessarily. Wait, must take a short... No.
Better do that.
Yeah, we're taking a short rest for the action surge. Take it. Yeah, putting that on. Here it goes, guys. This is the moment we've been waiting for. Let's go ahead. And get oof, Nightward and Minthara in there. Let's go. Here we are, guys. We made it.
I will not be slandered! General, you saw my reports. You know it's not my fault.
The facts suggest otherwise. You were ordered to retrieve the artifact. You failed to do so.
If I had been given drow warriors instead of goblin trash!
Oi! What?
You scrag!
Enough!
A blast of mental energy washes over you, filling the room. Your tadpole squirms, urging you to obey.
Let me make sure I understand this. You're claiming that General Thorm gave you the wrong soldiers?
Yes. No!
You blame the Absolute's Chosen for your failure?
Of course it is not the General's fault.
Whose then?
I just thought we didn't put on the guidance amulet. Stay silent, simply watching. Use your power to influence Minthara. Try to force her to admit her guilt. Mentally influence Zrel. Make her show Minthara mercy. Try to force your will on Ketheric. Push him to declare Minthara innocent. I think this will be like a... I feel like this is probably progressing order of DC. Like, we don't want to influence that guy. Let's try... We wouldn't try to influence Minthara, force her to admit her guilt. Let's try and mentally influence Zrel, make her show mercy. Show Minthara mercy. I feel like influencing Ketheric as the Chosen. I really wish this... Yeah, we can't access the inventory. Okay, mentally influence Zrel, make her show Minthara mercy. This C is gonna be massive. I can't believe we forgot the wisdom. To be honest, we're not really gonna... Inspiration. I feel like this... Well, I mean, even with guidance, we wouldn't have gotten this. Let's do it, right, guys? We have no choice, really, do we? Do we do it? Can't believe I didn't get guidance. Do we save this? Oh god, we gotta do everything for Minthara. Come on. Grasp. Yes. Yes. Alright, let's see what happens.
Zrel's mind is a steel trap, but you cautiously ease your way in. You just need to shift her focus a little.
He's a half-orc, so we can probably...
I'm being unkind. Anyone might have struggled with such imperfect tools. Goblins are prone to failure.
Yes. It's the goblins' fault. They failed you, General. Not me.
General?
Take Minthara below. Someone will have to consider her fate.
No! Please! Mercy! Please!
Bye-bye, princess.
And the goblins, General.
You, true soul. You have seen what these creatures are capable of, and you have seen their inadequacies, isn't that so? What is your judgment?
You know I'm loyal! Tell him!
Oh, it's Feather.
Enough! True Soul, tell the General how the goblins served our cause.
Like the half-orc and the general. Oh, I'll definitely be doing a playthrough where we pick this. Just kill them. They're worthless. I saw the horrors they committed in Absolute's name. They're faithful soldiers. Just kill them. They're worthless.
Lies! I served the Absolute! I did everything I was told!
And there you have it. We are too close to the ending and the new beginning. I can coddle failure no longer. Kill them, quickly.
What? No! You creaking old bag of shit!
I'm so sorry, my lord. She's an unbeliever outside my control.
Try again.
No! No!
Dispose of the rest as you see fit. Or better yet, put that true soul to use. You have far more important matters to attend to. Or have you forgotten?
Of course not, my lord. Thank you. You heard the General. The goblins are yours. Deal with them however you wish.
Thank you. I'm going to enjoy this. The other cross probably will enjoy it, but we also want to kind of just... These are the kind of people, this is how you should act if you want to get on their good side, right? Kind of infiltrate this further. Minthara is now in trouble, right? So Krask is thinking, you know, his loyalties with Minthara, not with these guys. That's for sure. And so... But yeah, but he's not, you know, he knows exactly how to kind of weave his way in to some sort of, you know, cult infiltrate, you know, deep and then fight his way out, and that's exactly what he's doing. So, thank you. I'm going to enjoy this.
Do. Have fun. Here in the seat of the Absolute's power, your authority over them is complete. They will obey any command. Report to me upstairs when you're done.
Please! You gotta help me! For old time's sake!
Spill your guts on the floor. I want to see you bleed. Not another word, in fact. Not another breath from any of you. I'll give you a fair chance. Fight me. You either die or you kill me and you're free to go. Oh, we're not even gonna bother, to be honest. Spill your guts on the floor. I want to see you bleed.
The seat of the Absolute's power. Occupied by a general that cannot be killed. But his followers are flesh and blood. We must learn more about his power.
Oh? Is that it? Hang on. That it just ended in a bit of a weird way, if I'm honest. Okay. Or did I misunderstand that dialogue? Hang on. It's a bit weird. Spill your guts on the floor. I want to see you bleed. So. Okay, disciples of Rel.
Remember your place, child. The true souls stand above you, and I above them.
Okay, let's go ahead and talk to Rel, see if there's any
To serve those who bring it into being.
anything more we can find out. We're infiltrating further and further. Moving deeper into the Absolute in the Scattered Bones lair.
I heard design. Can I assist you, disciple?
The General has withdrawn to his chapel above. He is not to be disturbed.
Of course, disciple. As always.
Let's have a look what's going on here.
General Thorm's prayers and preparations must not be disturbed. The rooftop is off limits to everyone.
Even you, disciples, Rel?
Everyone. Keep watch and ensure that nobody passes. Excellent timing, true soul. The goblins. Tell me how they suffered. No, better yet, show me.
Her mind enters yours abruptly, flickering across your memories in a blaze of excitement. A pool of warmth spreads through your mind as she settles on the memory of you commanding the goblins to die.
Oh, I like you. That was inventive and efficient.
Yeah, I'm confused. I think there was a bug, guys. We did command. They should have been dead, but I think dialogue just bugged out of that. Makes me a little bit concerned, to be honest, with this patch 8. I did wait about a week before I recorded this, but yeah, there was no hotfixes. Okay. Fine, let's just keep pushing in. Really apprehensive about getting Minthara. I really hope none of the dialogue is broken. Okay, so that was inventive and efficient. A child could have done it. It's a waste of my time. I didn't come here to clean up other people's mistakes. And enjoyable. Got any more minions to punish? Yeah, that will get on her good side. We are pretty savage as half-orcs, whichever way you look at it.
Plenty. But I hoped someone of your talents would be more ambitious. You came here to answer the Absolute's call. Let's see what you're made of.
She parts the folds of your mind again, touching your wants and hopes, tasting them. Every emotion soaks into her mind's palette. But there is purpose to her exploration. She is searching for proof of your faith.
Still didn't put the guidance amulet, guys. Rogue deception. Thinking thieves as cant. Masking your true thoughts as absolutist zealotry. Yeah, we get +6 to that. Advantage with +2. Bring your mind years of rigorous combat training. Show her the depth of your dedication. I think we get a flat +6. Come on, 21 -1. Oh, nice. Yeah, but we can be deceptive. We know a few tricks. Thieves can't, whatever that is.
There is a tremor of shared ecstasy as she finds a mirror to her own desire.
Perfect. You crave what all true souls should, to be touched by the Absolute. I have already been blessed to stand in her presence. It was bliss. She gave me everything I wanted.
Show me the power she gave you. Good for you. How do I get what I want? Everything I wanted. Everything. What exactly do you want? Show me the power. No, what if she gave us the mind reading power? We don't want to be... Yeah, let's say good for you. How do I get what I want? I kind of show her that we're like self-interested. I think she will like that too. Let's go with that.
By serving General Thorm. I have a mission for you.
That's it. Play along. The closer you can get to the General, the closer you'll be to the answers you seek.
Live to serve. What do I need to do? Oh, do you? Well, it so happens that I have a price. Exactly, we don't work for free. Although, let's play along. Yeah, I mean, we're here in, like, deception mode, not in our typical assassin mode. The closer you can get to the general, the closer you'll be to the answers, you see. Yeah, we're in kind of infiltration mode. We still got to save Minthara as well. If we can learn anything about them, learn about any of their weaknesses, right? Because if they were to send us on some sort of quest, we'd know who their enemies are. Probably an important enemy, you know, and any weakness they have. We kind of weave, yeah, again, like work our way into the inner circle, and then we strike, right? So we're gonna go, I live to serve. What do I need to do?
There is a relic that General Thorm requires. He sent his most trusted advisor, disciple Balthazar, to retrieve it. The relic is beneath the Thorm family mausoleum. That is where you will find Balthazar. But we have lost contact with him. Go there, aid Balthazar if you can, and bring the relic home.
What if Balthazar is dead? Or what exactly was this relic he was sent to retrieve?
It is something that General Thorm desires, and that he has ordered us to retrieve. That is all you need to know.
Really? Failed the inside. We got like +6 or something to it. You said you lost contact. What do you mean?
And I accompanied him. It was destroyed shortly after he left Moonrise. Hardly a surprise. We're protected here, but outside the shadows are hungry.
What if Balthazar's dead?
Death would not silence Balthazar for long. But dead or alive, he is lost. Whatever has become of him, it is the relic that matters.
Okay, understood. I'm ready to head out.
The shadows around the mausoleum are deep and hungry. You'll need a moon lantern to survive them. Take one from Balthazar's chambers. But don't pry. The last person who snooped into his secrets lost their head. I believe he uses it as a chamber pot.
Ooh. No peeking. No peeking. I guess it's because we resisted her looking into our mind. Nice. I like having an inspiration. Just look at the map here. So check on Minthara. Okay, this is all kind of lowered down. Oh, but obviously, let's go ahead and take a peek at Balthazar's chambers here.
There goes nothing.
Right, I believe she gave us a key, or I believe that's what happens, right? Yeah, it's locked. Here's Balthazar's key. Close the door here. Clasped book. This is a log on the work of one of Balthazar's necromancers, Cressa, Bone Daughter, dated 10 days ago. After the state the fallen one was in, I never expected Cressa would be able to save it. I was hoping the usurped thing would die. That's what it would have wanted. It's not as if Cressa studying it is going to prove much. It was damaged in the attack far beyond what the mere tadpole could do, but she seems fond of the foul creature. Let her play with it. Another entry seems to be written into this log, dated a 10-day later. I should not have, in hindsight, let Cressa keep her pet. Ever since it was shipped onto one of the Nautiloids to be deployed, she has been inconsolable. It won't survive out there. It needs me. It isn't like the others. The feral thing will make a fine warrior for the Absolute, and now my best assistant is distracted thinking about it. Ha! She will come to heel again soon enough. Okay, engraved Githyanki disc.
Disc is similar to one you found before. This time, the symbols easily resolve into coherent words and sentences. The story of Orpheus further unfolds. The Prince of the Comet, Part 3.
Part 3 Resurrection. I'm not going to look at it since Kroska's not really interested, but guys, I can't wait to redo the Gith run. Can't wait for it. Right, let's grab the Moon Lantern. Heavy chest, goblins, the Maglobiate Gambit. Did say don't pry, to be honest, but Okay, let's actually put our guidance amulet finally.
With a flick of the wrist.
Sure, we could do it. Nothing Cross can really resist. Can he? Derivation Cloak. When you poison a foe, heal yourself for 1d4 hit points. Poison. That's interesting. Gonna put it on. Does you do an additional 1/6 poison damage when they wear, right? But doesn't mean we need to use this amulet all the time. Basic poison. Okay, Constitution saving throw will become poisoned. When you poison a foe, heal yourself for 1d4. Let's keep it on. Let's see if it works with Broodmother's Revenge. I doubt it, but who knows? Okay, Balthur's personal notes. 2. Note, install a drain beneath library's conventional medicine shelf. It's wasteful to let all that blood seep through the flagstones, and it will rust the spikes besides. A line slashes through the above, the same hand in fresh ink below. Disregard. The smell gives me sweet dreams. Jesus. Balthazar's apprentice.
That might be worth a look.
Okay, those look like spikes. Balthazar's personal notes. Where's Balthazar's personal notes 1? I wonder. Request from the next caravan. These are his notes. 3. Any works by Mordenkainen must catch up on current events. No Volo. Better a century of ignorance. Hin Vellum holds ink like no other. Could harvest from an acolyte. New copy of Swift and Sudden Death for library. Current volume badly scorched. These. Chest. These. A lever here. Outside. Ooh, charred prayer book. My dark goddess, when I lost my daughter, I learned my purpose. My dark goddess, when I learned my purpose, I gathered the flock. My dark goddess, when the flock was full, I punished the wicked. When the wicked struggled, I struck them down. My dark goddess, I am yours. Is Catholic Thorn writing to Shar? I think so. Alright, so let's not delay any further, guys. The moment we've been waiting for, the reason for this run. Let's go. Attention, acolytes. Right, let's just learn as much as we can about our target. A reminder: acolytes are permitted to enter to my chambers for the sole purpose of collecting moon lanterns. My library is not to be tampered with. While the Absolute appreciates your eagerness to learn, my bookshelves do not. Any request to borrow from them must be given to me in advance, and are likely to be refused. Should you desire information on poisons, do not think to read any tome on the subject here. They're inclined to grant more knowledge than the written word could provide. Remember, the Absolute's purpose is better served by a beating heart than a poisoned mind. Though if you choose death, I will ensure you serve her still. Right. Now, one thing we actually need to do is we need to make sure we actually have... Sorry, just very quickly go to...
Minthara was dragged to the prison in Moonrise. If she's still there, this is our last chance to save her.
Yep, let's do it. Okay, let's rush. We got Valor Aluga, we got Glove of Dexterity for her. Okay, let's not long rest. I guess she will be killed. Alright, let's rush. Yep, so I just wanted to get the key items we need for her. And yeah, let's go ahead and run. Okay, I'm kind of concerned now. Maybe I've delayed too long. Alright, but we know about our enemy, you know. Oh, wait, hang on. That was not what I wanted. I just wanted to take it. Sorry, I actually put Gloves of Dexterity by mistake on as well. Now, I want my Gloves of Power. Yeah. The rest is for Minthara herself. Right. Yep, we got everything set up. I'm gonna keep the guidance in case there's any dialogue. Silly me for not keeping it here. I guess it cost us inspiration. It wouldn't have helped. And we did resist that, so I guess it's fine. Okay, but let's kind of... We don't like this blood, though. Alright, guys. The reason we started all of this, where is she? Blood trail, there is this thing.
Prisoner Minthara Bainray.
We will take it from you soon.
Well, let's turn this off. Yeah, and let's...
You were adored, Minthara. Brought up from the darkness and into the Absolute's light.
She cherished you, but it wasn't enough. You were distracted by your own desires.
Bloodlust, murder, chaos.
And most damning of all, an unexpected weakness. A longing for acceptance and affection from a mortal.
You have no right!
We have every right.
You are nothing.
Minthara's mind connects with yours. Not strong as you remember it, but fractured, disintegrating.
Come to observe, true soul. She is a lesson. None can rise so high that they cannot fall again.
This is the moment kind of Krusk, understands everything. This is just a cult. These guys are mindless followers. He will never be part of this cult. They don't allow any initiative, any freedom of thought. And he is, deep inside, he's a very individualistic character. He also sees how, just typical to any gang he was part of, any other cult he's ever heard of, despite all that high talk about how you're going to be granted all this and that power, you can see that here they discard their champions, as soon as they don't need them. He also obviously heard that she longed for a mortal. I think we assume it's us. And so, yeah, our loyalties right now are 100% with Minthara. We forget about this absolute. And we're doing everything to free Minthara for sure. Now, let's see what choices we have. What are you doing here? Yes, I'm looking forward to watching the break. Obviously not. I expect her to be dismembered. Disappointing. I hope the punishment won't be too severe. She tried her best. This ends now. And so do you.
A challenge, sister. Who would be so bold?
Awful, sister. Meat that doesn't yet know it is dead.
Okay. Okay, Minthara is with us. Okay, no, she's not. She's just an ally. Okay, well, let's deal with these two fools. Right, I'm going to go... I'm gonna try for a crit, to be honest.
Mind. I've got you. Warden, aid us.
Okay, we need to make sure these guys don't run and call reinforcements, to be honest. Fusion, I saved. Alright, she's done. She is very much done. Okay, she's in light, is she? Oh, she's in... Unfortunately, she went to the light, but we got... Yeah, we got off balance. That's gonna be a sneak. Oh, come on, where was... Oh, we used the sneak attack on the reaction, I guess. Shame. These candles not giving us our shadow blade. Oh, Minthara, make a decision.
I expected to be greeted as a hero, but the wretches imprisoned me and tried to tear my mind apart. I didn't think anyone would come for me.
Yeah, just like Krusk felt many times. But there is definitely strong attraction here. What were they doing to you? I need to get out of here. Give me a pleasure of killing you myself now. What were they doing to you?
Erasing my thoughts and my will. Even I could not have endured for much longer.
Ooh. We need to get out of here. Yeah.
Agreed.
Hide here a while. I'll come back. Let's go.
Lead the way.
Okay, there's clearly going to be a lot of combat, so switching our these. Switching out these. Not really interested in this right now. Okay, I guess I might as well grab this, but some Minthara here. Okay, we gotta be kind of careful. There's lots of people outside. Can we grab this? Oh,
our enemies are everywhere.
Equip. Yep. Okay, we're gonna at least do this. She's a paladin. She's got spells lay on hands, so she can heal us. Or can we? Yep. Please hide. Let's get this iron torch off. Okay, we need to be very mindful of that scrying eye. I'm honest, so let's go ahead and
soft, silent,
yeah,
lethal.
Get on the side here. Open this up. Hide. Okay, what do we have? Adept Gulen. Alright, let's kind of try and get in here. Where's our custom? Yeah, we're gonna heal and we're gonna kill this guy with yep, just right here, and I'm just going to right, we got everything poisoned again. Alright, dipped in poison. Here we go.
Being arrested for assault. Just
let us free them of their god and of their lives.
Let's just hope. Oh, we don't. Oh. Oh, we got 9 unfortunately on here. Oh, we do this guy. Oh. Oh, it's gonna hold for reinforcements, isn't it? Oh, we get where's the chromatic orb. This guy will never hit it though. Do we have an orb? No, we don't. Really. All the spells. Do we have anything thunder? Oh, this is bad, guys. Oh, this is bad. Do we have... Really, we don't have a chromatic orb. We don't have any thunder, do we? Thing needs to be hit extremely hard, though. I think we need to run out of here, to be really honest. Yeah, we can't. There is that ring we have. Absolute's ring. Thunder. Yeah, well, I don't even think we have that ring with us right now, to be honest with you. Yeah, we don't. Yeah, I think we just break out of here. Oh yeah, because when we start, I forgot. We messed up. I forgot. Jesus, guys, sorry, too excited. I forgot we get our actions renewed with this guy. How do we deal with this scrying eye? How do we deal with it in like one turn? Thunder vulnerability. I mean, if we crit it, right, so it's ethereal form, so all damage is reduced by 8 and reduced by half, so minus 8, so we need to do 24 damage, that will be reduced by 8, and 16 will be halved. No, sorry, you get 11, so we need to do 22 with resistance. 22, we need 30 damage in one hit. 30 damage in one hit to this thing.
On your command.
Come on, there's no thunder thing we can do to it. Oh, are you kidding me? Wait, shriek. Then to receive an extra 1 to 4 thunder damage. Okay, we need to. Oh, we should have come at it and shrieked. Oh, there's another thing coming. Okay. It calls reinforcements. I wonder what happens.
But we've seen.
Oh, this is was bad. We should have maybe waited until this thing wasn't here anymore.
Oh, so much for peace.
Must have been unworthy. It is impossible to keep a garment clean down here.
What do we do? This is all like
Find it all
half
the
light.
harder once we're off on the march.
Man, we got
If you
these
think
zealots
I'm
here.
walking all the way to Baldur's Gate without a litter, you don't know me at all.
90
Oh,
HP
of course.
each. This one is
Perhaps
an
our
archer.
prisoners can be your bearers.
Yeah, this one
Find
has
you
got
from
the
men
halberd.
back, I
We
expect.
gotta get rid of
You
this
ought
one.
to be kinder, you know. To the
Yeah, we could do darkness. Could do darkness.
elevated to true soul. Should they accept
Can this
the
thing even
absolute?
see us through darkness? Ethereal form, dark vision, but yeah, I can't see invisibility.
But we've seen my victims await.
Very not sure to be honest. If we run here, is it gonna initiate combat?
Fight. Let's go.
Yeah, maybe we still try.
It is impossible to keep
Sorry
a garment
guys.
clean down here.
Yeah, this is not gonna work. Oh, this thing is gonna leave. What if we trigger like another one of these?
All the way to Baldur's Gate without a litter. You don't know me at all.
Oh wait, isn't this the ring? No, it's not. Okay, we don't have the ring. We have invisibility. Yeah, to be honest, I guess what Cross could do is go invisible. In fact, you know what we could do? So we could throw a potion of invisibility, both go invis. The reason I kind of been throwing a lot of potions, but here what I really hate is the fact that Minthara joins us as not like a proper ally, so we can't make her drink a potion. Because we could give a potion to her right now in the inventory, go shrouded in shadow ourselves, whereas she drinks a potion, you know? Like that is a possibility. That is something we could do, but unfortunately the game won't let us do that. So let's go ahead here. Let's do throw
You're mistaken.
invisibility.
But we've seen
We could even give her the ring and she could do it.
true soul.
Oh wait, hang on. Light, where is that thunder ring? Yeah, okay, but we do have the thunder ring. If we drank a potion of speed right now, we could put it on and slap that thing with it.
You don't know me at all.
Because we need to get rid of this urgently.
Perhaps our prisoners can be your
This is worth the cost.
I think we could do it. How much damage does that thing do? Underwave. 2d6, yeah, so 8 and it will be doubled, so anything other than like a terrible roll would do it. Yeah, I think we'd do it, because if this thing's gonna call the entire Moonrise Towers, guys, we're cooked. Right, and right now I do like the current ring, obviously. Attack rolls or saving throws. Minthara equipped as well. She doesn't have the action. Because if we run here, do that, it would end combat. We could then potentially surprise these guys. Right? Because they're already red.
You're mistaken.
Okay, let me just wait for the other thing. And I think that's actually viable. Yeah, like this thing will come. Let it go away.
And not a single one.
Yep. And we'll do this.
You'll find it all the harder. If you think I'm walking all the way to Baldur's Gate without a litter, you don't know me at all.
What path lies before me?
Of course, perhaps our prisoners can be your bearers.
Yes, genius. If I do say so myself. Wait, he's hastened. Okay, we're gonna have to just pull back a little. I'm gonna waste that haste. Fortunately, Dara, get back in here. It's a shame we had potion of speed wasted on that. Right, let's get this iron torch. No.
Here goes nothing.
Go on. Move! The quicker, the better.
Okay, unfortunately, again, like, she won't be able to move, so she's gonna trigger combat, to be honest. It's extremely frustrating.
Then I shall have to keep them busy praying for mercy from other gods, won't I?
Okay, this guy's kind of dead anyway. Oh, he's in his scrying eye. Ooh. Come on, where did it come from? Come on. Come on, it never passed. Okay, they're yellow again, interestingly. This is now gone, right? That's obviously once for long rest. Okay, as long as we're not within 9 meters of this thing, we should actually be okay. And we can dash. If we both go invisible with a potion, if we throw a potion of invisibility, then we could come here and open up on these. Right, and that should do it, actually. Okay, let's give this a go. I'm not sure if this is going to work, to be honest, but good thing I clicked on this at least. Okay. Stay away from that thing. Oh, I might get spotted anyway, though.
Swift as my
Okay,
feet
well, that's
can
all
carry
we can
me.
do, really, right, isn't it?
Speak quickly.
Frustration, to be honest, guys. Frustration.
With caution.
I don't even know if we actually killed this guy. I think knocked out is like really does mean killed. Dash. What's that dash with a plus? Charisma. Oh? What is this? Maybe it's because she's not like a proper full companion just yet. Not sure if jumping while invisible is allowed, right? Surely. Surely it is. Surely it is. Okay, I don't want to like stray any closer to that thing than we need to ever. Let's go ahead and kind of do this.
To what
maybe.
end?
This is rough. I don't like the whole.
Still alive.
The whole.
So that's progress.
Salvage to collapse on me. We do have 10 turns of invisibility, so okay, let's do this. Let's get this thing. Okay, gotta be more evidence.
Go on.
Oh.
Come on, can't stay idle.
Of course. Oh, come on. Fine. Guess maybe it's fair. Minthara is a little impatient. Ah, this is frustrating. Yeah, it's crying. Eye's gonna start calling reinforcements. We don't have action surge anymore. This is gonna be rough. Could go invisible with our shrouded in shadow and try this again. Right, they are now hostile to us, by the way. Right. Hang on.
Not now.
Oh. Oh, she ran out the 10 turns. Right, we messed this up, guys. This up big time. 45%, 45%. I mean, she could hit twice. Oh, this is really bad now.
Still on my feet.
I mean, I could come and throw another potion of invisibility, but then all of these guys will come for us. God, this is going from bad to worse, to be honest. Let's get rid. They don't have any resistance. Okay, we could poison her.
Ready for battle.
How about we shriek and then next turn? We don't even have pommel strike. That would have given a disadvantage. Okay, let's shriek. You know what? Let's go in here. Oh, she's got the extra reach. Okay. You know what? Okay. Okay. You know what else we're gonna do? Again, we can't give her a potion of speed, unfortunately, but we can throw a potion of speed at both of us. Again, cheating a little bit, but she's like, I really hate the fact that she doesn't just join us. Oh wait, this thing has like Sentinel, so that she stops us from... If you hit an enemy in opportunity attack, your movement speed increases. Great weapon fighting, extra attack. Yeah, okay, we need to... this. We need... Oh, okay, because this... I'm a little bit afraid, guys, that the whole thing is going to collapse on us. And I do not want that. I do not want that. I want this to be a clean escape. That was a roll. A potion of speed. Both of us surely will work. Hastened.
Your command.
Minthara. Oh, come on. Doesn't Shriek give them minus? I guess, okay, it's 45%. I think this should be possible. Nice.
Despite everything.
This gentleman. Yeah, I guess we're better off doing 2 crits, or do we want to do the poison damage? I think we'll do 2 crits. Yeah, it's probably going to do 1 in total. Yeah, that's kind of how we're going to roll with this one, guys. I'm going to threaten this woman.
Let me strike.
Ah, we should have did the brand as well. Fine, we'll give it to this guy. Well, he's gonna do maybe poison next turn, so maybe Minthara can hold this. Yeah. Let's just move over kind of this way in case this woman tries to run away. Okay. Ah, now she's saved. Oh wait, hang on. She also has the big stick. Oh, this is Right. Now, can we get away? No, we're gonna take an attack opportunity. Oh, this is frustrating.
Yes.
Minthara took some damage. Lay on hands. In action and lay on hands. Okay, that's fine. She can heal though. Hold person, this thing, 60% now. She's bleeding. Yeah, bleeding gives... No, bleeding is constitution. 60%. We could hold this thing again. Even if we take an attack opportunity, we could still kill one of them. Is this thing calling reinforcements? Yes, it is. Okay, we need to be very quick about this. We're going to get hastened very shortly as well.
No choice but to keep going.
Thara can do 2 attacks. Oh, this is what she can do. She can escape attacks of opportunity with this. Oh, the smite triggered on crit. We need to turn that off. We do need a lay on hands because this thing apparently just smited us, didn't it? Pretty sure it did actually.
Blood comes easy these days.
Okay, but I don't think we have time. We're better off like trying to score a crit, I think. We can't get advantage here because of this light. Can we just like move? This doesn't take us an action, does it? Yeah. Let's move over now for this lady because we got a crit. So we got a sneak attack. Yeah, there's crits coming out from champion. Probably might get another crit hit. No, we can't. Not gonna get another crit.
For combat. I am your enemy.
She's bleeding. Okay, we got one more attack. Going all in here. Not all the back. Oh, come on. No, okay. Would have been better to heal, probably.
Where do I go from here?
Okay, she missed. No, her mind collapsed. Okay. Calling reinforcements no longer active. What do we do? Oh, no. Okay, let's just kind of get out of here. I think we just run from this point on, to be honest. Oh, come on. Yep, wherever that is, the warden. We don't want to fight the warden right now. Okay, out here.
What is it? What's wrong?
No, leave.
These boots have seen
Come,
everything.
Tara, run. Facing the
Enjoy the
door.
view. This feels like it'd stretch all the way to the Sea of
Come on,
Swords
babe.
on a clear day.
Babe, get
If
out.
this place ever gets a clear day.
Let's just get out of here. Right. Come on, Tara. Go. I didn't.
What is it? What's wrong?
Jeez. Leave. Come here.
I last left Moonrise as a commander in the Absolute's army, obeying the voice of a god. I thought I had found a home and a purpose.
Now I leave as an exile. But you risked your life to rescue me. For that, I am grateful.
The artifact connects with her, pulling your minds together and showing her all that you have seen. The prism, your dream visitor, the protection that keeps you from obeying the Absolute and becoming a Lithid. She knows it all in a moment. Her mind reels, but is no longer clouded. She accepts the truth. She has no choice.
There is much we must discuss. Do you have a safe place to camp nearby?
I don't know where to find your camp. Of course.
Goodbye for now. I will see you soon.
Ooh, twice scorned, twice abandoned. Wow, we even got an inspiration as an urchin. Oh, Tara, come on. Let's just go to camp and
I'm
make
done.
sure
I can't wait to sleep.
Make sure she actually appears in here. Let's scratch. Let's go and find her. Withers. She's probably secluded somewhere. Tara, where is she? Nope. It's a bed. It's a mirror. Oh, there she is. That's what she's done there, right? Yes. Alright. Jeez. Thank the gods. Alright, ladies and gentlemen. We made it. Whew. I know it's not easy to recruit her, so I was really worried that we'd either die there, I mean that's always a worry in an Onimo run, or that some glitch or dialogue and some check I won't pass and things will go bad. Oh, she's got 4 out of 11 HP. Alright, let's talk to her.
It does not compare with the comforts of home, but your camp is almost palatial in comparison to my previous accommodation. Thank you for allowing me to come here, and for bringing me back to myself. Each memory that returns to me is more disturbing than the last. The things that I did in the name of the Absolute. The things that were done to me. They broke my mind.
And we will break them. It's time for revenge. You're strong, you'll recover. I can help you fix it. Your mind is broken, you're no good to me. No, you're strong, you'll recover. Like, he's not necessarily out for vengeance just yet. Yeah, I think you're strong, you'll recover.
strength will not save us from an enemy that can dominate our will. While our tadpoles live, and the cult have the means to control them, we will never be safe. We must eradicate them, starting with General Thorm. I mean Ketheric. My deference to him is a habit that will die hard, I fear.
Any suggestions on how we kill an invulnerable man?
All that live can die. I can help you plot Ketheric's demise, but I need something from you first. Swear that you will keep me close. Until the Absolute is dead, at least.
You're a victim of the cult. Of course I'll protect you. It's not really about protecting her. Well, she's a woman. You sound desperate. Why are you so keen to join her? Of course you'll be a valuable ally. I feel like it's two, probably not that close yet. I think this is a bit like too soft for Krusk. You're a victim. Like, she doesn't want to be cast as a victim. Oops, you'll be a valuable ally.
Thank you. I knew you were different to other true souls when we lay together. Now I know it was the prism that silenced the Absolute in those moments, not you. But it was not the prism that held me and touched my mind and body. That was you.
You belonged to the Absolute then. I don't even know who you really are. Now that you're free, we can spend more nights together. Yeah, I mean, why not? Let's be bold. Right, we enjoyed that, for sure. You belong to the Absolute then. I don't even know who you really are. Now that you're free, we can spend more nights together. Yeah, hey, you don't ask, you don't get. I don't know. That's in the past. No, so that's kind of rejecting this connection we have, yeah. I'm not sure if this is like a bit of a silly joke kind of line. But it was not the prison that held me and touched my mind and body. That was you. No, this is a bit like rejecting her a little bit. I don't even know who you really are. Let's just go, now that you're free, we can spend more nights together. I think Cross can feel their attraction. He feels their kindred spirits. So, I say, now that you're free, we can spend more nights together.
For now, we will travel together and fight together. In time, perhaps we will lie together again. Kind words do not always come easily to me.
Her entire being joins with you for a moment, and you see all that she is. Dangerous, cunning, wounded, brutal, paranoid, and utterly loyal to those she trusts. And you have earned that trust, along with a small measure of her affection. It is a rare thing, well hidden in the cold fortress of her mind. And it is precious.
Together, we can have our vengeance on those who infected us. Rest well, and keep your wits about you. Tomorrow, we go to war with the cult of the Absolute.
Indeed. Loving it. Loving the story, guys. Yeah, it fits perfectly the narrative. I guess full disclosure, I did kind of speed run the first act, and I did recruit her, but I kind of skipped all the dialogues, to be honest. I kind of had this dialogue, but I just pressed kind of space and just kind of skipped it all just to make sure I can actually respec her and such. How it didn't quite work exactly the way it worked out as we just saw in this video. Like, I won't spoil it in case anyone is replaying it. It didn't work exactly the same way, but it did work, I would say that. I did, get to camp and do this, but I didn't do any of the dialogue. So I'm doing this for the very first time, and beyond this, yeah, that's all will be for the very, very first time for me as well. But yeah, perfect flavor, exactly how I, to be honest, saw Minthara. I didn't know that she would be betrayed by the Absolute. I thought we'd be going full Absolute, but there was something like a suspicion in me that she will reject it sooner or later. She does seem like, to be from the start, like a character who's been like kind of wandering from one sort of cult or someone to serve, like some strong figure, and been kind of like let down a lot. Hence why she found the Absolute so appealing at first, but now she's learned that the Absolute itself is also just kind of, you know, uses you and discards you, really. Oh, and just wait, guys. I think we'll probably respec her in the next episode, and I think I have the perfect class for her. With just a little kink, but I think it will fit the narrative here perfectly as well. But yeah, let's keep going. Yeah, she is dangerous and cunning, and she's trusting, and that's pretty much, you know, word for word description of what Krusk is like. For the very much same reasons. He's been kind of bumming around, you know, the lower ranks of society, going from gang to gang, you know, whatever, I don't know, orphanage, maybe monastery, whatever, who will take him, but everyone betrayed him and abused him. She's been in the upper echelons of society. She does have noble background, but she's been kind of also rejected, betrayed, used, you know, discarded many times before, and now they found each other. So yeah, definitely kindred spirits. Loving it. Loving the immersion goodness here, guys. This is what I play for. Not gonna say that's what I live for, but that's definitely what I play video games for. So yeah, rest well and keep your wits about you. Tomorrow we'll go to war with the cult of the Absolute. Yeah, we're angry now. Okay, well, let's go. Tell me what you know about Ketheric's power first. I'll be watching you. Don't cause any trouble. Sleep well. We'll venture forth come morning. Yeah, okay. Tell me what you know about Ketheric's power first.
General Thorm would have the world believe that his invulnerability is a gift from the Absolute. That is a lie, intended to impress those who flock to the cult's cause, and to strike fear in the minds of those who stand against the Absolute. I believe Thorm draws his power not from a divine source, but an arcane one. I suspect it is the very relic that Balthazar has been sent to retrieve. We must find the necromancer and claim what he seeks, or destroy it. Now, rest. We will need our strength for what lies ahead.
Sleep well. We'll venture forth together come morning.
Excellent. Let us teach the cult to fear us.
Boom, guys. Oof, perfect. She's a level 1 paladin now. Here we are. She's got the Falar Aluve. I'm gonna make a cut here, guys, and we are going to do... Yeah, I'm gonna do the respec in the next episode. Pretty much decided. I'm gonna just sleep on it one more day, and then I will show you guys what I mean. I'll probably even make it a separate episode where we respec her, take stock of the story, and maybe I'll post like, I mean, we'll see how long the respec takes, but I want to just explain why I'm respecing her in like good detail, how I'm respecing her, and then we'll kit her out with a few items that we have. I also kind of explain why I don't like her being a paladin. I don't see her as a paladin at all, if I'm honest. But yeah, perfect, guys. We ourselves are, you know, almost level 7.5. Perfect. We got the Whispered Promise. Yeah, we got the Broodmother's Revenge. All right. Well, good stuff, guys. We made it. Can you believe it? We actually made it. I can't believe it almost. Yeah, I didn't know, to be honest, when I started this playthrough, what exactly I was going to say and do, guys, if we failed it before even getting to Minthara. I also didn't, well, I guess I kind of knew how powerful Assassin is. Yeah, I guess I was pretty sure. But yeah, but in my speedrun, I avoided pretty much everything, to be honest. It wasn't quite the speedrun, rather, but I did get to like level 4. Kind of did like the main fights, but I thought we would never do the Death Shepherds, never do the Matriarch. I thought we had to do Anti-Ethel, and then that one I know is doable with Arrows of Darkness. I certainly didn't think we'd ever do the Drider on our own, for sure. And yesterday, I was recording the previous episode, I was like, man, come on. Like, I thought it would be funny if we at least made it to Act 2 and like died on the outskirts of Moonrise Towers. At least it's something. We did actually make it to Act 2, but at the same time, it would have been like, oh my god, can't believe it. We did make it to Act 2, but just like... I guess we would have run away, maybe. Or we would have invised out and just let the Drider go and get to her. That was the possibility. Anyway, guys. We've made it now. And this is going to be one hell of a story. Quite a plot twist as well here. So we're now against the Absolute. That's curious, though. Didn't we have one? Hang on. Hang on, didn't we have one of these? Very interesting. I mean, I was going to say that thematically, we're definitely not going to be consuming any more of these. Maybe like one if we really want to rectify something, but because I know Minthara has some. But yeah, anyway, all of that we'll leave for the next episode, guys. Let's leave this one here. We did finally get to Minthara. We're in this together now with her. Yeah, can't wait for the next episode for the respec, and we proceed into Act 2 proper, guys. Level 8 is going to be huge. Level 9, we're going to get extra attack with Krusk. You're going to see how we're going to do Minthara, guys. It's going to be the synergies, the play, the story. Christ, I love this playthrough already, but I feel like this is like... Act 2 is completely new for me as well, pretty much. I mean, I only did it twice before in full, well, almost full. So, yeah, super excited about this. Thanks all of you for sticking with the series. I hope you're enjoying it as much as I am. Let me know down in the comments anything you want me to do maybe in Act 2, or what do you think about the respec next episode? Do you mind that I respec? Anything about Act 1, you know, how I handled it? Do you think anything was non-immersive? Anything was too gamey? I feel like I mean, again, it's obviously me playing, so of course I would say that, but I think like we had a good balance. The one thing I kind of don't like is, this Amulet of Guidance. Of course, it's very tempting to use it. I do hate switching items, and that's why I kind of mentioned it I think in the previous episode, that I'm thinking that maybe in the future runs, I will just ban this item. Because I do want to like not switch items, or maybe restrict myself to switching items once per day. Like you set your items for the day and that's it, you have to like fight with them. We'll see. On the other hand, we're obviously playing honor mode. We're already getting 8 charisma, so getting in 1-4 here, it does help. It does help, and that's why I think it's a very powerful cantrip. But it's cool when like cleric has it, or a druid or whatnot, or some other class that gets access to it. But this amulet just completely negates that, because basically everyone has guidance. I mean, in a party of 4, like guidance is discounted to 0. So yeah, let me know where we should get at level 8, guys. We gotta start thinking about it. It will come, I think, pretty soon. Like Act 2, you do get quite a bit of XP. And I don't know, the choices are medium armor master, right? To get that adamantine armor. We could arguably wear it and not care about the disadvantage to stealth. We could also get 20 dex for that extra 1 in damage, attack, chance, and initiative. Because we are going to start encountering enemies whose initiative is going to be higher. We probably might have to, but we'll see what we do with the Bow of Awareness. But I'd love to get the Bow of Banshee with Krusk for that 1-4 bonus to attack and damage against frightened creatures. Not sure if this translates to all weapons. Right? I'm not sure if that translates to all weapons, or is it just the bow. We're going to have to test that. But if it does, it's a 1-4 on each hand. Pretty big. If we can just fear enemies somehow. We'll test that. What else? Yeah, we could start dropping this Hill Giant Strength Elixir, put on Elixir of Viciousness. Let's see if we get 20 dex. Or, on the other hand, we could get Savage Attacks, and that will up our damage significantly. Arguably, that is what we should do, because like we already get advantage in our attacks. Our attacks are 95%, so getting 20 dex, getting that +1 won't really affect our attack chance. Like we're almost always 100% to hit, because we get advantage on the first turn. We surprise. We have this ring, so we don't need 20 dex. Although if we got 20 dex, we could also get rid of the Whispering Promise, to be honest, because we don't need that 1-4 anymore, really. But it doesn't hurt, because every attack we miss, we basically have to get surprise, and we have to hit everything on our surprise. Once we get extra attack and action surge, that's going to be 5 guaranteed crits, guys, with poison, with triple damage because of Krusk, with rerolls. So if we get Savage Attacker, guys, it's insane. And even if we don't get a surprise with Savage Attacker, we just hit harder in general. But we do already have a bit of a Savage Attacker. I think this might just pull us over to level 10, where we can get Savage Attacker later, because we already reroll on a 1 or 2 damage. So we kind of have a mini Savage Attacker with this already. It's obviously nice and thematic to get it. So I'm kind of leaning towards medium armor master, get the AC up, because we are going to start getting into more of that prolonged combat where Cross is going to have to act as a fighter. And if they miss us and we don't have to heal, right, we do have another attack. So getting that AC up will actually increase our damage or allow us to sustain our damage for longer. Because every time we take damage, we have to heal. Every time we heal, because we're not wearing the peri-apt, we're spending a bonus, which means we now only have just one attack, right? So that's something to consider. That's why I'm thinking medium armor master is a good one. Medium armor master, savage attacker, and dex to 20. That will be the 3 feats we're gonna get. That's what I'm thinking. Let me know what you're thinking. We still have a bit of time. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. Thank you for joining me for the series, sticking with me. Give it a like if you enjoyed this. Hoping to start getting these kind of Act 2 episodes out. Maybe, hopefully, people will rejoin or join if they haven't seen the series before. But yeah, for now though, thanks very much for watching, guys. I'll see you in the next episode. Super excited about the next, whatever. I was gonna say 3 to 4 episodes, but really all of them. Thanks a lot, guys. Glad to have you here. So amazing to be playing this series. Bye for now.